welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Now for the first time ever, NFL regular season football has come to the land down under as we count down to kickoff here in Melbourne, Australia. Tonight it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Kyle Shanahan on the 49ers sideline. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday night primetime. Oh, look at the juke. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Rams offense onto the field led by the 18-year veteran who earned his first NFL MVP last season, Matthew Stafford.
And the numbers, absolutely off the charts. The ability to play big in big games, we've seen it all the time. The most underrated part of his game is toughness. This guy continues to get better with age.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Following the penalty, it's Williams. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now it's Stafford. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at about the 28. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
Unfortunately, just started 9 games last season because of injury, but did have 20 touchdown passes for the 2nd straight season. What makes him great in this offense is ability to understand defenses, process, and make quick decisions about where the ball should go. Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason, and runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. They go play action here. Purdy. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Adams, the man in motion right. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Third down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Niners' 44-yard line.
Caught on the right side by Adams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
At the 19-yard line.
Second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Stafford now to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Stafford. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, first and 10. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Back to throw, Purdy. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here for the first and 10. L.A. set to take over again on offense. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here first and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
In motion goes the tight end. Again, it's Williams. Fighting through. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 49 yards for him on the ground in this first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. Stafford going to change it up here. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. That went out wide and intercepted. And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
As the visitors head back out, we take a look at the defensive coordinator for the home team. His guys looking to come up with a stop here in this tie game. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
5-yard pickup. It's now
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Matthew Stafford, the rest of the L.A. offense heading back out there. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already, and he'll try to sort things out here as they begin with a 1st down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a short one caught by Parkinson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Now a handoff running left. This is Williams. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. The Rams on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
1st down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Now Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon, as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a fourth down.
Ethan Evans on now to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Stiff-armed him. Fighting through, and he's got space. He's still on his feet. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. The first carry here for Jordan James. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Purdy will set up to throw it here. This is caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Eddie Piñeiro to kick off for San
Now after the
Francisco.
touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's Kyron Williams running out for another possession. He's doing his thing. He's got some good yardage, but his team right now in the second quarter, 0 points.
Just not a complete formula. Half of it's there, being able to run the ball and set the tone. What if they may have to go to some play action, throw off the run game, and try and get the ball in the end zone?
I was just going to ask you that same thing. Maybe you use that run now to set up the pass, right?
I would think so, because the run has been very effective for them.
It's a gain of 25
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Stafford. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30.
And the Rams first down.
They'll run it. This is Blake Corum. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little
10
gain.
more yards.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jarquez Hunter. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Stafford. Now they go screen. It's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
A gain of 9.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. On 3rd down, here's Corum. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Blake Corum, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. Harrison Mevis for the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
now Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
In punt formation for the 49ers.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The football going back to the Rams now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Stafford. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
Stafford now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. The slant commits with Devontae Adams. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
At the 45-yard line.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. Up the middle, here's Corum. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
And 7 at at the 46-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. That's another Rams.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
36-yard line.
Stafford going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. To the right side, this is Corum. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Stafford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
Looking to throw. Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Niners take over.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
9 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Throwing Jones. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And able to get this out to the 25. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked by Cameron Kinchens. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Corum now on 1st and 10. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Stafford now to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Corum. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now it's Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
Harrison Mevis on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and There he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
It's a 44-yard run, just 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. They juked him. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Corum. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Out of the gun, Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
13 yards, the tally on the return there. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
Up the middle they go. Black. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
On the stop. A gain of 1 yard. And a 49er first down.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
2nd and 2.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough, still a yard to go on 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Mike Evans with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the 49ers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score Niners 14.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays 13. In all. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They run straight ahead with Corum, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Still 3rd down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Back to throw, Stafford. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
On now, Harrison Mevis for the Rams field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they have regained the lead. It's his 3rd field goal now in the ball game, and they've needed his leg. This last one gives them the lead.
It's been a back-and-forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up, because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Purdy. And that's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15. 1st down, San Francisco.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Rams.
Here's Purdy. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Rams ready to go on offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Stafford and the Rams come up first and 10 at their own 27. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33. Here's a second and 3 now from the 33.
Brings up second and 3.
They run once more with Corum. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
38-yard line.
On the handoff, Corum. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 41, here's second down at 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Now a handoff for Corum. And shutting him off, now open field. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Brings up third and 3.
In motion comes the tight end left. From the gun on third down, Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Second and 2.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Purdy looking to throw. The back foot throw there is incomplete.
Yeah, offenses are always trying to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Purdy now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the fourth quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing here, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
What looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And able to stay. That's the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. The slot man in motion right. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the give, it's Corum. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Now Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a race down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49ers' 39-yard line.
Stafford. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, but it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now Stafford. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it in. And he's not going to get there. The defense able to come up with a big stop, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. So the clock shows 55 seconds to play as they line up for a critical onside kick. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He completes it to Evans. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
First down.
And they will take a knee here. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for San Francisco, a win's a win as they eke out the 2-point victory to take the season opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for L.A., they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.